So tonight I am going to come on here to do a reading for the new moon. Um, I've been so busy today. I swear I'm like tired, but my ancestors said get on there and do a reading. Um, I'm getting everything straightened out, organized, cleaned up, um, doing some investments. So that's what we're going to talk about too tonight, about making sure y'all invest in crypto, making sure we get y'all racked up on your food and everything. Um, Cause I know I was hearing something about July 4th is something with the uh Crane, I think it's called CERN, um, machine system, Crane system or something like that. Y'all need to start preparing. Um, because soon, and I know y'all hear everybody talking about it soon, and make sure you get your money out the banks, which it ain't gonna be worth anything anyway after a while, even though you take your money out, because all the banks is about to shut down. Um, I think what they're gonna do is I'm just getting I have got some downloads, so um they are gonna close all the banks. This is gonna be global. They probably end up giving you another stimulus, for your gas. Um, and excuse the noise outside. Well, that was confirmation, basically. Um, they're gonna start giving you some, probably give you another stimulus. I suggest another stimulus to invest. At least take $100 out of $250 out of that, invest in some crypto. Then what you want to do is also hit them grocery stores, hit them Dollar Trees, get you a whole bunch of, side dishes, whatever. Get you one of those nice woks, um, what the Chinese use, the woks. Um, Also get you some of those, I forgot what, barrels, because you can cook on those just in case electricity go out or whatever. Get you some of the big barrels, with the rack on it. You can go to Lowe's to get the grill racks. Get you some of those. Um, you need to have some wood. Make sure you have that. Um, the big bags of rice, big giant bags of rice. Your ingredients and all that. Get your soil. Um, just start stocking up on everything that you're gonna need. Your candles, of course, batteries if you got lights. Um, so I don't know how soon it's gonna start. I keep hearing July 5th, July 5th, July 5th. The grid, you know, it is going to go out. And if you have your money in the bank, I feel sorry for you. You need to start taking your money out. And like I said, start investing in your crypto and all that. So that's what I basically been doing. Trying to get into that. Um, you see, I've been doing my music and stuff like that. Um, like I said, invest in some of those barrels, or even get you some of those bricks. I don't what they call them bricks. The bricks, the two bricks. They together with the holes in them. The masonry bricks. I guess that's what they call them. Get you some cement. And stuff like that, so you can make you a brick stone stove oven outside or something like that. You could also do that. So that's what I have to show y'all exactly when I start my projects. What I'm gonna be doing. I'm basically gonna go live when I start doing my greenhouse. I told you on Amazon.com they got greenhouses for $100 and something dollars. Start getting you some of those greenhouses, um, and get you some of those big flower pots to start your garden, at least your tomatoes and stuff like that. I know they do have seeds for your herbs, parsley, all that. Start loading up on your seeds and your soils. I'm trying to tell you, your seeds and your soils, start loading up on it. So you at least have some food. If you don't have anything else, you're gonna have some vegetables and some herbs. Um, Also, medical supplies, alcohol, all that stuff. You're gonna have to start loading up and all that stuff. Um, Honey, blackberry molasses. I'm gonna give you the website where you can go buy the big gallons of honey. Blackberry molasses is a big container of it, gallons of it. So everything else from your vinegar, of course, your white vinegar, your turmeric powder, because that's usually good for like sicknesses and stuff like that. Blackberry molasses is good to clean out your system and stuff like that. Turmeric powder, um, tobacco sauce and all the other stuff. Make sure y'all get your some deep meat freezers. When y'all get your stimulus, start loading up on some. Get you a meat freezer. Start loading up on some meats, packing it up in there. I'm trying to tell you, stop playing around. People out here playing around. You don't know what's about to go down. Ain't gonna be no more money in a minute. I hope everybody get their checks on the 3rd. If you get checks on the 3rd, if you do get it, take all your money out the bank. Put it in a safe place. Get you a little safe or something. If that's what you decide to do. It's good right now to go ahead and start investing. Put $250 in that crypto. Um, because they're saying it's going to be a global thing with the banks. The banks is going to closing down soon. But but before they do that, they're going to start giving you. They're going to give you one more stimulus check. I don't know how much it's going to be. It needs to be at least 2,000 so y'all can start, loading up on your seeds and all that other stuff that I was telling you, make you a brick oven outside. I think I have it on my YouTube page. Is one of my that I subscribe to. He shows you how to make a brick oven, big brick grill. So get all your equipment from Lowe's or whatever. Anything that you must do to make sure that you straight, you and your family straight. And I told you about the big bags of rice that last. Get you a sucker machine with those air machines. You can make sure your food, your meats and everything is stay fresh while it's in the freezer. I forgot what you call those things, but yeah. But I'm about to come on here, and soon as my iPad charge up and do some readings for y'all for the new moon, and also there's other things that I had downloads on, other things that I have saw. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. It is a mess. And this is why I be telling people they shouldn't mess with that magic. I done seen some shit. And when I say I done seen some shit, I done seen some shit. I have seen some shit just in a couple of days. And it's like, people don't understand that things are being shown in the open right now to who was messing with that shit. And it's like, wow. Wow. All I can say. It's crazy. And this is the reason why you shouldn't mess with your mental. You should know you fucking with that shit. Plain and simple. And they'll knock it off like it's something else. But no, it's not nothing else. It's some shit that you was fucking with. You done fuck with the wrong person, and now your mental is fucked up. So I'm not gonna talk about that no more. But we getting ready for this new moon. Um, I'm gonna go on planets today. I'm gonna see where the placement's at. I know all the planets supposed to be lined up. I'm not sure what day. I don't know if it's gonna be on the 29th because that's the new moon. But we're gonna end up finding out because I'm gonna come on later on after I relax for a little bit because I am so freaking tired. I'm telling you. I suppose I took a trip, a vacay, but I decided not to go because it's like, I don't fear it, but people too much because now you got the monkeypox out here, now you got COVID-19, so it's like COVID-19 and the monkeypox. Um, I was spared with the COVID-19, didn't get it when it first came out, and it's been years, so I'm good on that. My family is good on that. Like, we have been blessed with that. So, it's a lot going on, y'all. And it's going to be another plague. They just basically trying to keep you isolated in the house, you know, to make the, new world order, one world order, to make sure that we just all stay in one accord. And then you got the Roe versus Wade, which I'm not going to get too in details about that because YouTube don't allow you to talk about it too much. But it's just a lot going on. A lot of people getting killed everywhere. I mean, this is death is, and this is why I say if you can get along, get along. And another thing is like if you live in a household together, soon you're gonna have to start getting along somehow. Because times is getting hard for everybody and everybody's family. So the ones that had the houses and all that, you're gonna have to start making way for. See, that's confirmation. What I'm saying, y'all gonna have to start making way for people to come live with you, or y'all go all together get a house and start racking up, and y'all all put your money together and y'all all start stacking up on things. I don't know. In the black community, it's like y'all don't stick together. We don't stick together, so I don't know how that's gonna work out, but that's the that's the answer to your questions. Like you're gonna have to start doing that if you're struggling and this and that. Um, y'all gonna just have to start pairing up in the households. Taking care of all the business together, the bills or whatever. Well, if they turn their grid off, I mean, the electricity and all that, that's why it's good to have those solars. That's why they started coming out with the solars. If y'all was paying attention, that's why they started coming out with the solar. So it's good to get your solar. They sell those on Amazon too, like portable toilets, portable showers. It's always good to start loading up on the stuff. Gas masks, um, some of them, what you call them, suits. Man, I can't think of them suits, but you know what suits I'm talking about. So it's always good to like just start being prepared now. Start preparing yourself now, not later. This is what I'm on now. This is what I'm trying to start to do. I'm a little ways behind. I ain't gonna say I got everything under control, but I know when I go shopping this time, I know I'm getting 40 pounds of rice. I know that's for sure. About two packs of that. Some honey and all that stuff, turmeric powder. Making sure I go get some seeds, garden seeds and stuff like that. Flower pots, big flower pots to at least start my garden. And then once I started, get my little greenhouse, because we need to start getting this together. Um, and it's always good if you got nice neighbors too, and maybe you need to pair up with them and tell them, like, if they got a big yard, you got a big yard, maybe it's good to go talk to your neighbors and say, look, we need to start building a garden or something like that. So just in case anything go down, we both have food. We have a garden. We need to load up on some big woks. Make us some stoves outside. You know what I'm talking about. Start getting the bricks, oven, stoves together out for the outside and all that stuff. Start buying your tents and you know what you need to get. Now I started buying comforters instead of sheets now. Like I use a comforter to lay on and the comforter to cover up. So I'll have a loads and loads of them comforters in case, get cold. You want the big comforters. So instead of sheets, now I buy the pillowcases and the comforters. So I'm starting to load up on comforters and stuff like that. It's good to have those tents, and you know what you need for camping. Get you some rope, get you a long extension cords, uh, whatever, because you never know what's gonna happen with that. You might need a rope. You never know what you might need a rope for. Start getting you some safety kits and all that other stuff, flares, and you know what you need to load up on. Um, Gas, of course. You might gonna have to if you got big cars now, you might gonna have to just dump it down to the smaller car, and get you some of those gas cans and start loading up on some gas so you'll have it. Um, Anytime there's a state of emergency, it's good to have a car because if it's a state of emergency, you got to evacuate. Um, it's good to have your car at least parked. If you ain't gonna drive it every day, at least have your car parked. Load up on fuel, just in case they say it's a state of emergency. Everybody must evacuate. You just, it ain't gotta be no expensive car. You want to make sure it work, of course. If you gotta get it fixed, get it fixed. Um, and these are the times we're in right now, and just so happy in these times, and there's nothing you can do about it. Um, Getting ready for the new world, basically, new heaven and new earth. So this is the times we're living in now, and if either you take it serious or you don't, because you see what's going on around you, it's nothing but chaos, and this is why I say this is already hell that we're living in. This is hell. It's death all around us. Every day is death, death, death. That's why I don't like watching the media too much. It's death. People being found in cars. People be found in their houses. A lot of shootings. A lot of killings. A lot of kids getting killed. It's just mad stuff going on. And it's sad. This is the reason why I stay to myself. This is the reason why right now chosen ones that we can't just be out there like dating anybody, you know, because people switch up on you so fast. Like you'll be with them and it be all lovey-dovey. You know how it goes. The first three months is all lovey-dovey, and then time it hits 6 months, this is pure demon come out. And being as though you're a enlightened one and you're chosen, you gotta be cautious. That's just what it is. You gotta be very cautious of who you meet these days. That goes for the men and the women. A prime example, um, Trouble, the rapper. You know, look at the incident. Look how quick things happen. At that point, it don't matter who wrong or right. But the whole point is, you shouldn't have been there, knowing that within a week, maybe she didn't tell him. In a week's time, you have somebody else over there, and these are the days that you're living in right now. Like, people's not being honest. People's getting people in situations that they should not be into. Good people with good hearts, empaths, catching themselves in these type of situations. And just like I said in the beginning, it's be seeming all good, like it's sweet, and that's how the devil comes. You know, don't you remember that? The devil gonna come all sweet and nice and manipulating, and then the next thing you know, got you, because his whole motive is just to take you out when he can. So this is why I'm staying to myself. This is why I'm just focusing on what I have to do, far as you know, just getting everything together, basically. Because the grid, CERN, is about to shut down everything. So I don't know if y'all already got your stuff packed up, um, getting everything loaded, downgrading to a smarter vehicle that you know you can, for gas. Smart. It ain't time to show off now. It's time to just start thinking smart. Because those, I know the SUVs, those are good for, you could put a little, if they got the, because I'll use those like a RV, basically. You can, the hatchbacks, I know the Outbacks, you could put the seat down in the back, and you could have the 2 sleeping bags in there, and you can sleep in there and stuff like that. Or if you got an SUV, you probably can do the same. And that's always good too. But just be prepared that you're going to have to downgrade a little bit. It's going to hurt, but it is what it is. Don't make it seem like you're suffering or something like that. But this is what it is. These are the times that we're coming to. Gas prices is high. I know in California, they saying the gas prices is $7.24 a gallon. That is a lot for people to make it back and forth to work, drop the kids off wherever they got to drop them off, and running around, and you know how those highways is in California. So I just want everybody to keep their head up and just, like I said, do what I said. Like, and you'll start seeing things a little bit. You get your meat freezer, your deep meat freezers. Everything's gonna be okay. But I'll be coming over here on here soon to do my reading. It's gonna be before divine masculines, divine feminines. Also after that, yes. I love you, spirited warriors. You take care. My ancestors said they proud of y'all. They seen y'all doing your work. The people that's been in darkness, you just about to start seeing them deteriorate. Um, you're gonna start seeing them. I mean, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. Um, there's no more worry about karmics no more. They going through their own struggles. They about to go do more. The karmic men, the karmic women. So I wouldn't even worry about all that anymore. I love you, and I'll be on here soon.